Joey and Joe here playing around at McCullough Park. That's Joey's favorite park in this area. The first hole is 263 feet, pretty much straight ahead with trees on either side. Ready to go, buddy?
Yep. Okay, so this is Joe playing the first shot on the first hole. It's pretty easy. There are trees on either side to protect you from the OB, which are pretty far away, so you don't have to worry about it. It's a straight, short shot and should be pretty easy to go. A little bit to the right, but it goes back to the left, and it looks like he's going to have a good shot, but he does roll a little and is a little behind a telephone pole. So let's see if he can make a good putt.
Next up on the tee is Joey. He's got his straight driver, the Pluto driver from Instep. Lines it up a little bit of hyzer's finish, but not bad, still in the fairway. Sets him up about halfway down. Nice shot. Joey lining up his second shot. A little high, but not bad. Right in the middle. One more shot like that will bring him right to the pin. Joey switching to his mid-range. He's about 70 feet away from the basket. Oh, good throw, good throw. Get some skip and a little roll. Puts himself to about 15 feet.
Okay, so Joe is now going to have to try and putt to the basket, but he's stuck right behind the telephone pole, so let's see if he can get in. Oh, hits the chains and falls out. Oh, that was so close.
Oh, just off the rim. Now just a tap in.
Okay, so this is the second hole. There is some OB on the left, but we shouldn't have to worry about it because we're going to be going more towards the road at a basket right in between those trees. You can see it right there when I zoom in. Okay, so now we're ready for Joe to start off. Oh, I just bumped into a tree. Oh, rolls a little to the left, right under that smaller tree, right farther than those birds you can see, just under there. It looks like he can get there pretty good and possibly get 2 or 3.
All right, Joey is on the tee next, throwing his straight driver. There he goes. We didn't have much of a warm-up before we came out, so he's just getting loosened up. Great drive. Joey's up next. Nice low line drive, skips it up right by the tree. It's about 50 feet from the basket. About 50 feet out, switches to the mid. Nice and low skip shot, and he's parked.
Joe's now playing. He's got a very good line towards the basket. Should be able to do a putt or an approach and get a 3. And he gets a 2! That was so good. I thought he was going to go a little too high, but he got perfect.
And Joey's going to tap in his 4. Nice putt, nice putt.
Welcome to the third hole. There are some water OB on the left, but if we stay to the right of the line of trees on the left, we should be ready to go. This is a pretty long hole, but yet it is pretty straight, so I think it should be a pretty easy throw. So now we're ready for Joe. Oh, going to the left. It's rolling down, but it stopped just short of the water.
Not a great throw.
Yeah, but at least it didn't get in the
All
water.
right, up next on the tee, Joey's throwing his maximum distance driver. It looks like a Wraith. Puts it up, it's turning a little left. He might be blocked. Oh, might be blocked by those trees, but it's out there. Joey's up next. Throws a skip shot right up into the middle of the fairway. Good smart play. Leaves him a nice open shot to the back. Right, we're up to Joey's lie. It's right in the middle of the fairway. He pulls out his straight driver. Gives it a good rip. Nice and low to stand to the wind. No issues with the rain. Good grip on the disc, good throw. Joey's about 100 feet from the basket, throwing his driver. Oh, a little low, it slipped. I think it slipped out of his hand, maybe because of the rain. But now he's about 50 feet out. Should be a nice, easy approach.
Okay, it's Joe's turn now. He has a good look at the basket. Looks like he's doing a forehand. Turns, does an S turn, and he's parked. Yay!
Joey lining up his approach disc. It's the Atlas, one of his favorite discs. Oh, it was a good rip, but it got caught up in that tree right there. Oh. Joey's left with a long putt, about 45 feet. And smartly just lays right up.
Okay, so Joe tries to make a par. He's parked, so I'm pretty sure he'll make it, and he does!
Joey trying to clean up his putt. Oh, just a little short. Tap it in, buddy.
This is hole 4. It's a pretty easy and straight. There's a basket, but there's water right behind the basket, so you gotta be really careful on this hole on how powerful your throw is. So it's Joe's turn again, doing a backhand. Pretty strong. Lays up right by those geese. Doesn't seem to scare them.
Joey's up on the tee box next. This is a 324-foot hole. He's giving it nice and low. Made the same mistake I did, a little too low. But he's right in the middle. He should be fine. Joey right in between the two trees. Doesn't have to really worry about the ceiling anymore. There he goes. That's more like it. Nice long shot. Getting a little rollout.
Still doesn't
About
scare the geese.
150 feet from the basket. The discs are getting a little wet. We didn't anticipate the rain, so we didn't prepare with towels, but oh, that one definitely slipped out. That slipped out of his fingers. Only went about 60 feet. He's probably gonna have to throw that one again.
Joe's turn now, getting a pretty straight shot. It's not as rainy anymore as it was. It's still a little rainy, so we do still have to watch out for slippery disc. He seems to be doing a backhand. He lays up right near the basket, and he's parked.
All right, there it is. Puts himself right in the circle. And Joey up to putt. Yeah, nice putt.
Joe's ready to tap it in. Doesn't need to worry about the water anymore. And he makes it. Hole 5. Pretty easy. It's 222 feet, so it's pretty short, and it's in an open field. However, there are 2 trees right in front of the tee pad that might have to look out for, okay? So Joe's ready. And he lands just short of a tree, and he seems to have a good putt. Ready.
Joey's next on the tee. Oh, good rip, straight through the trees, a little low. Not as hard as he normally does. This is about as far as he could throw. If he got every bit of distance, he could get to the pin on this. But that one was a little low. So Joey laid up just to get past the trees. Now he's gonna really unleash Oh, nice shot. A little high, but good shot. Got a little nose up on him. Puts him about 75 feet from the pin. Joey's going to his Atlas. Nice low layup. Puts himself about 10 feet from the basket.
Joe's turn. He's got a pretty good view of the basket.
The rain's picked back up, but Joey's about 15 feet. Just a little bit of right, but not bad. Drop. He's in, and I'm gonna tap mine in. And we're on to hole 6.
Hole 6. Pretty easy, straight, and short, only about 200 feet. And the basket's surrounded by some trees that open up towards the tee pad, and it helps us because it will keep our discs away from the road, which is OB. So now we're ready for Joe. Oh, up a little high.
That's a good shot.
Just up to the basket.
Joey's up next on the tee pad. It looks like he's going for the straight route. Oh no, he did do the hyzer route. Comes up just short of that tree at about halfway down the fairway. All right, Joey's up to his disc, and oh, too low, skip. All right, I don't think that's playing us out of bounds, just a little low. It stopped his forward progress. So we're up to Joey's disc, and unfortunately got stopped by this little drainage area, but he's only about 70 feet from the basket. Approach shot's a little low, but he's in the circle. All right, Joey's left with a 25-foot putt, and he puts it right up by the basket. He's gonna tap it in.
Joe's tapping it in for his putt. Makes it.
And Joey's about to tap in his putt. Good shot.
This is hole 7, one of the more complicated holes. There's a whole bunch of ducks there, and it starts off with a really low ceiling, then it opens up near those ducks. Then there are 2 trees in the middle, which act as double mandos that make it hard to go around. And then you can also see on the left another basket from a previous hole. And now we're ready to go. This is Joe's first shot on this hole for this round. Scares all the ducks, unlike geese. And made the mando.
Joey's up on the newly duck-free hole. Oh, good rip. It's maybe his best drive of the day. He's about 150 feet out, right in the middle of the fairway. Joey's here in the middle of the fairway. He's got a nice straight shot right between the trees. Oh, it slipped out a little bit, but he didn't miss the mando, so he should be in good shape. So there's a little shoddy camera work on that last shot, but Joey placed this shot right in the middle so that he can do exactly that. Nice approach, puts himself right next to the basket for an easy putt.
Joe's throw now. He's doing pretty good. He has a good view of the basket. It looks like he's doing the backhand a little wobbly and a little high, and it's right next to mine.
Ready, Joe? Joey for his putt. I think it slipped out of his fingers. That was just a little left. And he's going to tap it in. There he goes. Finishes it up strong.
Joe's ready to putt. It seems as if that all the scared ducks have flown over to this hole or gone into the water for a swim. This is hole 8. It's pretty short, but the basket's really protected. It's surrounded by trees on every side. So let's see how Joe will handle with the trees. Here's some more ducks, and lands under the pine tree, and if he can get between those two other trees, he'll be in for a pot.
Next up on the tee is Joey. He's lining up his straight distance driver. Oh, that was a better throw. Gets right up to the little ditch in the middle of the fairway. Nice shot. All right, and we're at Joe's throw, his lie. He's about maybe 150, 160 feet from the basket, right in front of a ditch. You hear the ducks cheering him on. Good pull, just short of that tree. He'll have an open approach to the basket.
Joe's shot under a low ceiling start, but it looks like he's got a putt. Good approach. He's parked. He just has to tap it in.
Joey goes to his mid-range for the approach. Keeps it low and skips right to the basket. He's about 7 feet away. Joe to tap in his putt. Oh, just right. And he makes the comeback. Walk into the last hole. Good job, Joe. This is your favorite course, right, Joe?
Yep.
What do you like about it?
Well, it's fun, and it's easy and it's good for all ages, and it starts easy and gets harder, and I like how that pass goes.
Awesome. All right, on to hole 9.
Last hole. Last hole of the round. This is hole 9. There are 2 ways you can throw this. You could go for the straight path in between these lines of trees, or you could use a hyzer around this way. So let's see which way Joe goes. Starting to rain a little again, and he's throwing. Looks like he's taking the hyzer route. He skips to the left. Well, that was a really good skip, and he looks like he's in for a putt.
Joey's on the tee next. Looks like he's lining up the straight shot, and he's turning out a little bit left, but he should be okay. Should be past that second tree. We're at Joey's lie. You can see the baskets right up there by those little pine trees. Joey doesn't waste any time because as the rain's picking up pretty heavy, throws it right in the middle. Nice shot. All right, Joey's got about another 130 feet back to the basket. Oh, a little grip lock there, but comes up just short. Good roll into, oh, rolls right into that little ditch, but he should be in good shape. So Joey got a pretty good roll, but he's in this ditch. The footing's a little awkward. Oh, good skip. Nestles up under that tree.
Okay, Daddy's in for putt. This might be his very last throw for this round. Get it in. Oh, it's parked. It was just a little bit too high, but it's parked.
So Joey's position is way more obstructed than we thought, and he might have to just pitch out of there. He might not actually have a... Yeah, he didn't really have a line to the basket, but he'll make the next one.
This is just about Joe's very last throw of the round. Woohoo!
And hopefully this is Joey's last throw of the round. He's got a little awkward footing because of that drainage ditch, but that's no problem for him. Nice putt. Solid finish, Joe.